In this video, I'm going to teach you how to maximize your views that you get on your edits or any videos that you post on Instagram by simply making your thumbnails better. It's crazy how simple yet effective this advice is, so stick around to the end of the video to not miss any of it. So in this video, I'm going to cover what makes a good thumbnail. I will show you examples, my thought process behind them, and how you can apply it to your own workflow, and why a good thumbnail is important. If we haven't met before, my name is Naughty Juan, and I've been making content and video editing for 7 years. I've built an audience of over 500,000 on social media, generated over 200 million views, and help editors improve their editing skill and land high-paying clients. Anyways, let's talk about the two main reasons on why having good thumbnails is important. Okay, so some people actually think that Instagram thumbnails do absolutely nothing. Though they're not as important as the actual video, they still serve an important role. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you guys know what the Explore page is. It's basically where a bunch of videos just show up. The Explore page, that's why it's called the Explore page. But what you and some people might not know is that your video can actually be on there. You don't have to have like thousands of followers or likes or views on your actual post. Like I've seen edits have 100 views and still be on the Explore page. So this is where a thumbnail actually comes to play. Okay, so I'm on my Explore page, and for some reason these are kind of mid. Like I get better videos on my phone for some reason, or at least more interesting looking thumbnails. But even if we scroll through here, as you can see, this one caught my attention right away. Now this isn't a video. Okay, it's like a GIF, I guess. But this looks pretty cool. 11 likes. I mean, it has 11,000 likes. It looks pretty cool. And basically, there's a lot of people that just go on here and just look at what people are doing. This is the Explore page, and this is why thumbnails are actually important. Because I know on Reels, people are scrolling, right? They don't even see the thumbnail. But on the Explore page, people do see the thumbnail. I'm trying to find a video that has super low likes. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one there. Okay, 700 likes. Like that's not a lot of likes. Obviously, I don't wanna say that's a little amount of likes, but this video was on the Explore page. So basically what I'm saying is it does not matter how many likes or views your video actually has, it can still land on the Explore page. And the reason you want to have a good thumbnail is so whenever you look at this, it grabs people's attention that they want to click on it, right? And then you get like an extra view or whatever. Now, obviously I just had one view, but there's millions of people on Instagram, right? So if somebody likes your video, then it gets promoted to even more people. It's on more people's Explore page. And if more people click on it, that's how your video ends up performing better. Because first of all, your video gets pushed through Reels. So if people are liking it there, then it can possibly also get promoted more on the Explore page as well. Okay, so from these videos right here, which one would you click on first? You would probably click either on this one, or this one. And this is because those thumbnails actually pop. So let me try and make this bigger to see if we can. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so if we look at this thumbnail, it looks super cool because of the Apple thing, right? So it makes you want to click on it. Once you click on it, what is this? So it's a tutorial on how to get this effect with ChatGPT, which is cool. I'm not sure how many likes this has. Okay, they blocked it off for some reason. And then for this one, let's go to his account actually. He has 14,000 followers. I think it was this video, but the thumbnail looks a little bit different now. I don't know if he changed it, but it pops because the color of the text, right, is just huge text, red, and overall the quality looks really good. Okay, let's go back to the Explore page, which for some reason is called search. Okay, now from here, which one would you click on? Probably this one. This one looks kind of cool, and it's an edit. That's kind of cool. 75,000 likes. Let's scroll a little bit more. Which one would you click on from here? Probably this one, maybe this one. Let's scroll even more. Okay, let's scroll even more. Which one would you click on? Probably this one, or maybe this one, because that one's the most that pops, you know what I mean? So this is why it's super important to have thumbnail. Like for example, this video right here didn't have a thumbnail, and so now it doesn't look as like clickable, if that makes sense. But let's see. Yeah, he has 300 likes, even lower, and he's on the Explore page. But I'm pretty sure if he had a better thumbnail, people would have clicked on it and he would have had more likes. Okay, let's go to my account now. And if you look at all my posts, they kind of look nice. It kind of looks nice. And this brings me to my second point on why having better thumbnails or good looking thumbnails is a good thing or something that you should do. Number one, I told you because of the Explore page. And number two is just to make your account look just way better for either clients. You don't want somebody clicking on your profile and it looks like super dry. It looks like bad thumbnails basically. So if you look at my thumbnails, as you can see, they're pretty colorful. This one right here can grab your attention. As you can see, it has 247,000 likes. I believe it has like 1 point something million views. If we keep scrolling and you saw this house on your Explore page, you would probably click on it because it's a house with clouds. Like what the heck? So you would want to click on it. it ends up being an edit, and now it's recognized. It has 75,000 likes. So this video was not only pushed by Reels, but it was also pushed by the Explore page. If we just scroll through my whole page, you'll just see that all my thumbnails just look clean. You know what I mean? And so now we're gonna be talking about what makes a good thumbnail. Okay, so first of all, how do you choose a thumbnail? Because by the way, a thumbnail is usually a frame that's in your video. And to choose a good thumbnail, you just want to get the best looking frame from your entire video and choose that one, and you can use that as your thumbnail. You can also customize and like make separate thumbnails and then also add it. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be a frame from your video, but personally, I've never really made a thumbnail just for the video. I just use a frame, which actually brings me to my next thing, because sometimes when I'm editing, I already know a certain scene is going to be the thumbnail. And so sometimes I add things on purpose because I know it's going to be the thumbnail. For example, this video right here, as you can see, the text is in this little square, which by the way, Instagram changed their layout. It used to be squares. Now they're these like rectangle looking things. I believe it's like 1080 by 1440. And basically, if we click on the edit, as you can see, I have all this empty space over here. And actually, whenever I was editing this, these words were actually more spread out over here, but they would have cut out if I set this as the thumbnail. So what did I do? I just put all of these text closer. So whenever I set it as the thumbnail, as you can see, it's all like inside. So what makes a good thumbnail? Basically, whatever looks best, to be honest, like the best looking frame on your video. So now we're gonna move on to the example. So that same edit, which is right here, I could have had different thumbnails on this edit, and I'm pretty sure it could have performed the same, maybe better. So let's see. This right here could have been a thumbnail right here. This could have been a thumbnail. I'm pretty sure it could have probably even made it perform better, to be honest. Then we have this be the original thumbnail. This right here could have been the thumbnail. Actually, no, it would have been cut out. Something that we can do is let's make this solid. Let's pre-compose it. Let's go in here and then let's change the composition settings to 1080 by 1440. And now we're gonna get, what the heck? And now we're gonna get this thing, right? Which we can just increase the size of this. And then we can go back and let's just fit it to our screen. Right click on here, blending mode, and let's go to stencil alpha. And as you can see, whatever is black would be cut out once you make it your thumbnail. So technically this could still be the thumbnail, maybe. I mean, maybe if I scaled it down like this and made the background white like this, technically, but I feel like there's too much going on, to be honest. So let's keep scrolling. This could not be the thumbnail. This could be the thumbnail. Rip Kobe. This could have been the thumbnail. No, this technically could have been the thumbnail. Usually for thumbnails, you don't want stuff to be like super blurred out. Like for example, right here, the text, you see how motion blur blurs this out? You typically don't want to have your thumbnails be too blurry. Like for example, you can't have it like this. You know, it looks weird. Instead, it could have been like this. And for example, if I was making this edit and I knew that I was gonna make this the thumbnail, I would have probably made it smaller like this and obviously filled it in. And now it looks better. Let's see if we keep going. This could have been a thumbnail. Let's see what else. This is too simple. Technically, this could have been the thumbnail. Okay, now let me copy and paste this little overlay that we did, and let's do it for this edit as well. So originally for that edit, it was this thumbnail that I used. As you can see, it got 54,000 likes. And let's see if we could have chosen a better thumbnail. Maybe we could have chosen this one because it uses Lil Yachty. People probably know Lil Yachty, so they want to click on the thumbnail. So on the thumbnail, you usually want to have something that's either super cool, super bright, super simple but clean, or a celebrity that people know and it looks kind of cool. Let's see. I feel like these could have been a thumbnail technically, you know? Because some people actually don't even add a thumbnail at all. And whenever you don't add a thumbnail, Instagram just chooses a random frame. So technically Instagram could have added this as the thumbnail, which is basically just a bunch of blur. Nobody's gonna want to click on this. Let's see, let's keep scrolling. Okay, this looks kind of cool. Who's watching? I'm pretty sure somebody would click on that. You never know. I feel like that's mysterious. People would want to click on that. Let's see. This could be the thumbnail, and this is what the thumbnail was. The reason I didn't choose this one and I chose this one is because this one has a little bit of red, which kind of stands out. So it makes people curious on like, where does this lead up to? That's what they question. My biggest advice for you guys is choose the best frame on your videos. And by the way, this is the type of stuff that I spend a lot of time teaching my students. People think that going viral comes from crazy editing techniques, but the truth is a lot of the growth comes from small decisions like thumbnails, positioning, and other tips and tricks. But anyways, let's look at another edit. For example, we have this one right here. Let's actually copy and paste this little overlay that we did. Okay, so for that video on my Instagram, as you can see, I added this Uno card. Now this one only got 6,000 likes, which I'm saying it like it's a bad thing. Technically it's not, but I feel like this edit deserved more. So maybe it was a thumbnail. I mean, the reason I chose this, right, is because I turned the Uno into Juan, which is my name. The heck, there's a spider. So like, for example, if we go right here, as you can see, I turned Uno into Juan. I thought that was cool. And it is cool. I still think it's cool. But the thing is, people don't know who Juan is. I mean, except for my followers, but like people who don't know me, I mean, there's still millions of people out there, right? Like what the heck is Juan? So it kind of makes sense. I don't know if I broke down both reasons on why thumbnails are important. I think I did. I just don't remember. But like I said, number one is explore page. So your video looks more appealing to people that are scrolling on your explore page. Number two is to make your profile look nice. And if you're an editor that is on the hunt for clients, you want commission work, and one of your videos ends up going viral, people click on your profile and they scroll through your profile and they see good thumbnails, it makes your whole overall account just look better quality. If you have thumbnails that have a bunch of blur, it's just a black or white screen, irrelevant stuff that looks low quality, then it makes your whole account just look cheap, which is what you don't want, by the way. If you're a video editor, which you probably are if you're watching this video, if you want help with improving your editing skills, growing your audience, and learn how to land clients consistently, I've got a mentorship where I walk people through the entire process. You basically get one-on-one access to me. With this whole thumbnail thingy, I actually tell my students this every single time. It even comes to the point where I tell them, like I literally tell them, if you don't know what frame to use as your thumbnail, just send over your edit and I'll tell you exactly what thumbnail to choose. And I've had multiple students that they just send me their edits, I tell them what thumbnail to use, and that video usually performs better. So if you're interested, link is in the description, go apply. I appreciate you for watching, and if you want more videos like these, maybe we can turn this into a series, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces. This video is kind of good.